Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you guys all out there, wherever you are, the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you are highly welcome to this afternoon special edition. Yes, today is Saturday. We are coming your way a bit late. Yeah, it's for a reason. Quickly, this is Salon's Blog, and you are highly welcome wherever you are. Remember, this is your channel, and therefore we want to hear from you on this channel. Let us know where you are watching us from and what you think about the job we are doing here. Ladies and gentlemen, Maresca needs to avoid a yellow card in tomorrow's game against Ipswich at all costs. Maresca needs to avoid a yellow card tomorrow against Ipswich at all costs. As a matter of fact, for the past 2-3 games or so, we knew this, and he's been doing quite well. He's been avoiding this yellow card all these while. Tomorrow, he still needs to avoid that yellow card. Otherwise, dear friend, he'll be suspended for at least 2 games. Means, if care is not taken or given, we might end up missing him in important games. Yes. So tomorrow's game, Casedo needs to be very, very careful. He is already on the 9th yellow card, and the 10th yellow card, 2-match suspension. That will affect the team. Ladies and gentlemen, before I continue quickly, let me just announce to you that Chelsea have successfully given the first contract to the young guy, Yahya Idrissi. Yes, signed his first professional contract with the club. Yahya Idrissi signing his first professional contract with the club. There you can see him right there on your screen. Yes, the new deal at the club as is part of the long-term project. Chelsea always kept talking about long-term project. He is an academy product. The agreement is valid until June 2028. Until June 2020. We are in 2025, right? So 3 years agreement, 3 years agreement, I believe, or 3.5 years agreement. Dear friend, you know, these academy players, they already on a year or a year plus with the academy, but not professional contract. Now they are being given their first professional contract. Most of them that have talent. Chelsea want to include them in the project, like Idrissi. Now is finally part of the project going ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, all right, it is hot in the afternoon. I'm giving the latest news around the club, Chelsea Football Club. Tomorrow is Chelsea Ipswich. Ipswich head coach spoke yesterday, just like Enzo Maresca. Maresca spent the entire press conference speaking about Delap and Nicolas Jackson. Oh yes, almost everything about the press conference was about Jackson, Delap, Delap. Dear friend, now Ipswich Town head coach speaking about facing Chelsea tomorrow. Yes, Kieran McKenna, that's their head coach, Ipswich head coach, speaking about the Chelsea. This is what he said. He says he believes Chelsea are going to be one of the best teams in the Premier League for years to come. This is coming from Ipswich manager, Kieran McKenna. Say Chelsea are going to be one of the best teams in the Premier League for years to come. They are certainly one of the best teams in the division. And I think they are going to be one of the best teams in the division for years to come. With the squad that they are building, or they built, I think they are going to stay in the top echelons for a long time. Do you know why I brought up this? Usually, I don't like to speak about what the opponent's head coaches do say in a presser. If you observe on this channel, whenever we are going to a game, I always talk about what our head coach has said. But I brought up this for a reason. Dear friend, you see, I just can't understand the way Chelsea sells the project to others that we, the Chelsea fans, we are not seeing. I think there is a marketing strategy that these sporting directors and the owners are using to market the product to outsiders is like everyone outside Chelsea believes this is a right project, except we Chelsea fans. Even players that are not in the project right now, the moment Chelsea approach them, Liverpool will approach, Arsenal will approach, they still want to come to Chelsea. I don't know how these owners or this ownership have successfully sold this project out there, and many believe that Chelsea project is actually a project that is going to yield result. In fact, some believe that now what we are seeing is not even a disaster. Some still believe that the club is making progress and into the future. Well, Liverpool has successfully, yes, let me also chip in this. Liverpool has successfully renewed or has given Mohamed Salah a new contract. The old man has signed a new contract again at Liverpool. And you might be thinking that's just all. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Virgil van Dijk will also sign a new deal at Liverpool valid until June 2027. Agreement is already done. All details of the contract have been sealed, also approved by the lawyers, and the VVD will put pen to paper before end of the season. 2 more years, Salah plus Virgil confirmed. For those of you who think, oh, next season Liverpool squad is going to be depleted, in exception of Alexander Trent-Arnold, the rest are all saying it's only Alexander that we understand Real Madrid are seriously working on. Mo Salah, I have heard from many sources who said Mo Salah's case is going to be like Aubameyang style in Arsenal. After signing a new deal, then the player, nothing seems to be working again. Aubameyang, we understand, we knew very well at the time that he was renewing the contract with Arsenal. Of course, even the comparison is not there for me. Mo Salah is a legend of Liverpool, is a legend in the club. But for them to extend his contract, and with his age, I was thinking he will just go to the Saudi and collect £1 million, $1 million per week and retire. But he chose to stay. He ignored the cash and chose to stay. Likewise, VVD, yes, Virgil van Dijk, he also ignored the cash in Saudi and decided to stay put at Liverpool for another 2 seasons. Dear friend, those 2 deals we understand as true. Van Dijk will sign his contract at the end of this season. Mohamed Salah has already signed and sealed his. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's back to Chelsea. Enzo Maresca speaking at a press conference. Like I said earlier on, our head coach Maresca spoke at length on issues that I don't see the relevance in, especially Jackson and Delap. Now listen to what he said. Qualifying for Champions League next season, we are taking it from there. He said, in terms of result, in the last 5 games, we won 3, drew 1, and lost 1. Overall, many clubs are all in the same position at this moment. It's a big fight to be there in a Champions League position. Hopefully, we can be there until the end of the season and achieve that. I'm very confident because, first of all, I look at the reality, and all season we have been in the top 4. For part of the season, we were second for many weeks. So I'm confident we have 7 games to go, and hopefully we can finish where we are in the Champions League place. A whole presser about Jackson and Delap. Now let me elaborate a little on the point that he raised. He said, for many parts of the season, Chelsea were second on the league table. What took them out of the second position? You see, everybody knows. So people my technical unit, they are saying that this, my technicians are saying, what took Enzo Maresca and Chelsea out of second position was, right? What does that mean? Talk. And he now backed his talk up with his action by the kind of system he started playing in the name of injured players. Jackson is injured. Cole Palmer is injured. And so the whole entire squad depleted. Jackson is injured. Yes, we know. We understand. Cole Palmer is injured. Yes, we know. But it's not the same man that kept telling us that in place of Cole Palmer is who? Christopher Nkuku. So if Jackson is injured, let Christopher Nkuku play the number 10 role. You don't put Christopher Nkuku as a striker. You don't. You have to make use of the players at their rightful positions and let them deliver for you. Your main players are injured and you kept putting, round pegs in square holes and square holes for round pegs. That is the way I saw it. Thank God, Jackson is back, Cole Palmer is back. And this is what he said about Jackson and Cole Palmer. Don't go anywhere. I have a lot to talk about. Important things coming up. Yes. This is what he said about Jackson. Maresca, when asked about Delap and Jackson, this is what he said. Enzo Maresca on why he left Jackson on the bench against Legia Warsaw. He said, we need to manage him because you can see his importance to us. It was harder playing games without him because he is the kind of striker who is always a threat to the opposition's defensive line. And he is also very aggressive off the ball. Off the ball. Comparing him to Delap, when he was being asked again, he said, I guess he was trying to protect. He said, my perfect number 9 is exactly Nicolas Jackson. My perfect number 9 is what? Nicolas Jackson. We already have 9. It's not summer yet. It's not summer now. Then he was now to elaborate, talking about Delap. Delap, now I think, has scored 12 goals with his club. He is Ipswich player. Now he is my enemy. In the game against Chelsea, he is our enemy. Dear friends, Delap, now he is our enemy. In a game against Ipswich, he is our enemy. What about tomorrow, after the game? Are you seeing something there? The interest of Chelsea there? Dear friends, Delap worked with Maresca at Manchester City. Delap worked under Rosino, the current Strasbourg coach. Yes, he also worked with him in, I think, Leicester. Is he? If my memory serves me right. Yes, he worked with him in one of the clubs. Rosino, whilst he was in English Premier League, he worked under Rosino as well. So, Delap is a player that many of our technical department, technical staffs know him very well. Paul Winstanley also knows him very well. They all work together with Man City. Are we getting Delap next season as our main striker? My goodness, my heart will be broken. I'm being signaled that my time is up. Quickly, let me just run up. Dear friend, tonight or this afternoon, breaking news, semi-automated offside will make its debut in the Premier League. Semi-automated, as you can see right there on your screen. Semi-automated offside will make its debut tonight in the Premier League. Let the controversy begin. It will be interesting to see how this. Already we have VAR, and we have not seen perfection in VAR. Now they are introducing semi-automated system. Let's see how it goes. Yes, we watch it in all the stadia across England. The facility has been installed, and we will monitor the effectiveness of it from this moment. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. What else do you want to know? It is late in the afternoon, and let me not take so much time because I will be back with more exclusives in the coming hours. I'll see you guys in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.